Hi everyone, I'm here tonight to discuss a little bit about product and how long it should last in your face. When we're injecting hyaluronic acid, it really depends on the brand we're using. It also depends on the area of the face that's being treated. The more we use the area, the faster the hyaluronic acid disappears. And also the longer you've been doing hyaluronic acid, meaning the treatments, if you've been doing it for a few years or if you're a first timer, it matters. So if you're a first timer, I've mentioned this in the videos before that you really need to hydrate under the skin, and the reason you have wrinkles or lack of volume is because you're lacking hyaluronic acid. So we're there to replenish it, but you know, the dryness in the skin is kind of like dry soil. We have to replenish and moisturize under. It will absorb, and then you're going to take about 2 to 3 sessions before you begin to see lasting results. And that's pretty much with most hyaluronic acids out there. Needle methods, you can use a little bit of a thicker texture than you can with the Hyaluron Device. So if I inject my lips, it's gonna go faster because I talk a lot, my lips move a lot. So my lips with Hyaluron Queen's products, I'm only talking about my product, Hyaluron Queen. I am not talking about any other brand. If you want to know about any other brand, please look them up, call the company, read the box, read the labels. Just please make sure you check the companies you're using on storage, shelf life, expiration date, all this. So Hyaluron Queen, you can keep it at room temperature, and once it's opened, is good for 1 year shelf life. Okay, so after a year, if the product's been unsealed and opened, you can keep it for 1 year. So how long is it supposed to last in areas? That all depends. Like I said, it depends on where we inject. A higher cross-linked hyaluronic acid will last longer than a low cross-linked hyaluronic acid. If the person's telling you that they're using pure, then it won't last more than 2 to 3 days. Find out the expectation of the customer, what you're doing, and then you will then decide which product you're going to use in the face. With Hyaluron Queen, we only have one type of hyaluronic acid. I specifically formulated the hyaluronic acid in order to use with the hyaluron pen. It's what we're injecting it with. And because when you use needle methods, like I said, you can go with a little bit thicker textures, but they're not going to really inject with the hyaluron pen. If you use them, you're going to have a lot of product splurt out. It won't enter the skin. It won't penetrate because the product is just a little too thick in order to get under the skin with the pressure of the hyaluron pen. So we need it to be low enough cross-linked in order to enter, high enough in order to keep the product with lasting results. This is how I came up with my brand. We specifically formulated the cross-link to use with the device. The next thing that's going to affect the duration is your lifestyle, meaning your diet. If you hydrate yourself very well, if you maintain your skin on a daily basis, do you drink a lot of water? We're all different. Everybody has their reasons for what they eat and how they eat it, but this will affect, like anything, your skin, your lifestyle, your health is affected by our diets. Genetics, this we cannot help. We're given the genes we're given. Products also lasting long, it depends on the maintenance, if you're maintaining your product. So Hyaluron Queen in the lips is supposed to last 4 to 6 months, and in the face, meaning cheeks, chin, eyes, wherever you go, it's supposed to last 6 to 8 months. This is maintenance. Of course, like I said, if you're a beginner, it's going to take 2 to 3 sessions before you start seeing those lasting results. But once you have about 3 sessions in, and the skin is well hydrated under the wrinkle, you'll begin to see the lasting result. The product will start to stay, and then you'll just maintain it every 4 to 6 months or 6 to 8 months, depending on where you're injecting. Another thing that can help your filler, this won't work in your mouth because we talk, our mouth moves a lot, so that doesn't count, but you can also get Botox. So Botox is given in many different parts of the face. You would have to discuss with your doctor what areas would help what. So just an example, a lot of people tend to have a frowning expression. So when you frown, this often causes 2 lines right over here, and we call those the 11s. So when I fill the 11s, what happens is if we prevent the line from coming with Botox, that's prevention. This is done before you have lines. Once you have the line, if you've never done Botox before and now you realize, oof, I've got this line staying, I don't like it, What can I do about it? Well, that's when you're gonna lead into fillers, because Botox does not remove lines. It only prevents them. You're going to head into the hyaluronic acid areas, and this is injectables that you know that we put it under the dermis and it's injected into the skin in order to hydrate and remove any kind of wrinkle and add volume into the areas that we would like to treat. So if you came to me and you got your 11s filled with filler, I'm going to recommend that you go see the doctor and you have some Botox put into this muscle over here. And the reason for that is so that it stops the movement that was creating that line. And this will help your fillers last. It will have better lasting results. Botox is a little cheaper than fillers. Filler is a more expensive way to go. That's why if you're in your early to mid 30s, I would say that's a nice time to start your Botox. You can start preventing the lines before they come. It's a little bit cheaper maintenance. Once you're into fillers, it's a little bit more costly. Botox has many advantages as well. So that will depend on the maintenance that you do for yourself, what you decide. Some people don't get any Botox and they just maintain their fillers every few months. When they begin to see the line coming back and the product disappearing, then they come and they refill it with hyaluronic acid. Not everyone's comfortable with the idea of putting Botox into their face. That's fine. Either decision is good for you. I'm just suggesting it because it actually helps the filler stay longer. Because the more movement you have, the more filler you lose a little bit quicker, because the area is moving. Your age, it depends really on your age. Obviously, a 30-year-old woman is not going to have the same lips as a 70-year-old. We lose volume in our lips as well as we get older. So when we're treating them, we have to think of that as well. So you don't want your 65-year-old client having a 20-year-old's lips. That would just look ridiculous. So try to be age appropriate. Just consider that, because it's important that we keep our clients looking nice and natural. We want them to go out and have people realize that they've enhanced their look and not really know exactly what they've done. Just know that they look fresher. So there's a couple of things that we wanted to discuss about the lasting results of your filler. Like I said, I'm talking only for Hyaluron Queen. If you have any other products that you use, please check that out. See what their lasting time is, because I honestly don't know the other companies and I'm only speaking for myself. All right, so if you guys can subscribe to my channel, don't forget, press subscribe. And I thank you all for following and watching my videos. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. You can see a lot of my before and after photos, some of my work there. Feel free to contact me if you need anything for your business of aesthetics. I have all aesthetics supplies, products, machines, serums. I have many different serums to treat many different reasons for hair loss, acne, fat dissolve, and I'll be making more videos soon. If you have questions, let me know. I'd love to make a video on what you guys are missing out on. If you feel that there's something that I've missed, let me know. Feel free to contact me through email. It's lc@hyaluron-queen.com, and I'll be there. It's a pleasure to help. I hope you all have a great night. Bye.